Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is related to nuclear force and its property. After it was established that within the nucleus we are having only protons and neutrons, which are called as the nucleons. It was a challenging question before the scientists that what holds the nucleons, that is the proton and neutron, within the small range of the order of 10 raised power minus 15 meter of diameter. As the diameter of nucleus is of the order of 1 Fermi, 10 raised power minus 15. It was a challenging question before scientists that what holds those very nucleons within the nucleus. First, it was said that it is gravitational force. Because of mass, there is a force of gravitation, and that holds the nucleons within the nucleus. But later on, it was found, very quickly, it was found that there is a huge force of repulsion between proton and proton. There is a force of repulsion which is very much large as compared to the gravitational force between proton and proton. Proton and proton, they are having also gravitational force because of mass. But proton and proton, they are having electrostatic force. Electrostatic force. So it was said first that it's the gravitational force which holds the nucleons. Well, the proton, neutron, it is within them. But at the same time that it was found that there is a huge force of repulsion between proton and proton. So how come it is the gravitational force which is responsible for nucleons to hold within the nucleus? And at the same time it was found that as there is a large amount of nuclear force among the protons, so the nucleus would have not been stable. This very repulsion force tries to distort the shape of nucleus. Then it was a Japanese, then there was a new force in search, and it was finally a Japanese physicist, Japanese physicist whose name was Yukawa, who said that there is a new force. There is a who said there is a nuclear force. Nuclear force. And it is an this nuclear force acts between, he said that it is the force which force which arises due to exchange of particles known as pions, pi mesons, between nucleons. Those pions can be pi plus, pi minus, or pi naught. So listen what I am saying. I am saying it was a Japanese physicist Yukawa who said that now there is a new force which is attractive in nature, which isn't repulsive, which is attractive in nature and which arises due to exchange of particles known as pi mesons between nucleons. So there is a he make it understand like imagine two dogs who are having a bone within their mouth. So one dog wants to snatch the bone from another, but the another dog also wants to keep it. So there is always the exchange, that very bone gets exchanged between the two very quickly. So that very bone is held. That very bone of contention is a force among the two dogs and force of attraction between the two dogs. Although one wants to snatch it from another, but they are having a force within themselves which keeps them bound. Though same is the case that You are having the nucleon, proton and proton, proton and neutron, neutron and neutron. Among those very nucleons, there is exchange from one particle to another particle. Proton gets converted into neutron, neutron gets continuously converted into proton, so on and so forth, by exchange of particles pi plus, pi minus, and pi naught. So it was Japanese physicist Yukawa who finally answered that how the nucleus is having stability in a very small region 10 is power minus 15. How it has got stability? The stability it has got because of the nuclear force, which doesn't depend upon which is the greatest force, which is having a very large magnitude as compared to the repulsion force and gravitational force. So then we are having the properties of this very gravitational force. So among the properties, we are going to see the first property is that first property number one is that nuclear force is independent. Nuclear force is independent upon charge. What does that mean? That simply means neutron neutron, proton neutron, and neutron proton, they are having a force which is equal in magnitude. Whatever is the force between neutron and neutron, same amount of force between proton and neutron, and same amount of force between neutron and proton, and same amount of force between proton and proton. Which force I am talking of? Nuclear force. Although this is having a repulsion force in between, rest of the three are not having, but this very is having a nuclear force which is much stronger than the electrostatic force. Now leave the gravitational force, that is very much small. So I'm saying nuclear force is independent upon the charge. It is between neutron neutron, it is between proton neutron, it is between proton and proton. So it doesn't depend on charge. And secondly, this force is a short range force. Short range force, that is, protons can this very force arise only if the distance between the nucleons is comparable to the size of nucleus. Nuclear force arise, for example, if you are having one nucleon here and another nucleon here, they are not within the range of 10 raised power minus 15 meter, so they are not having a nuclear force. Proton and proton, they are having a huge difference. They are having an electrostatic force because that exists up to infinity, but they are not having the nuclear force if the distance between them is not equal to 10 raised power minus 15. So it is a short range force. It exists only when the distance among the nucleon is 10 raised power minus 15 meter, and the magnitude of force between the proton proton, neutron neutron, and neutron proton, you have to understand it is same. And secondly, the force is short range force, that is the force exists only within a small region. Once the force exists only within a small region, then you have to understand that this very force doesn't exist up to very large distances. And then there is one another factor, one another property, that is, it is the strongest force. Strongest force, strongest force, it is more stronger than if we take two protons. We do know among the protons there exist all the three forces. There is a force of gravitation between them, there is a force of gravitation, there is a force of repulsion, and there is a nuclear force. But among the proton and proton, the strongest force is the nuclear force. Gravitation force is not so much strong. Repulsion, electrostatic repulsion force is not that very much strong as nuclear force. Nuclear force is very much strongest force. So this very nuclear force, as it is independent upon the charge, so whether they are having charge or not, there is a nuclear force. It is between proton and neutron. So it is the strongest force among them. Another property is that this nuclear force is, it is supin dependent. Supin dependent, that's if you are having two nucleons, if you are having proton and neutron, one is having up spin, another is having also up spin, and you are having proton and neutron. This is having up spin and this is having down spin. The nuclear force between this very pair, proton neutron, is larger as compared to this because it depends upon the spin. It is spin dependent. It has been observed that nuclear force between nucleons having parallel spin, same spin, parallel spin. This is called as antiparallel spin. You might have read it in chemistry. So the nuclear force between the nucleons is greater, having parallel spin as compared to those which are having antiparallel spin. Then there is another property, property number 5. It is a non-central force. Non-central force. What you have to understand between non-central, that the force between proton and neutron does not act along the line joining their centers. That's called as a non-central force. It doesn't act along the line joining their centers. And there is another property, that this force is a saturated force. Saturated force. What you have to understand from saturated force? Saturated force means, here you are going to understand it out. If this is a nucleon, now this is another nucleon. This, I will place them nucleons, whether protons or neutrons. These are nucleons. And take this as a nucleus. This very nucleon is having only influence on this very much closer neighbor, this closer neighbor, this one, this one, this one. But this nucleon doesn't have influence on this very nucleon. That is saturated. It has influence. It has force. This very force, nuclear force, among the nucleons exist, which are their very close neighbors. The nuclear force between this nucleon and this nucleon, as it is not neighbor, is very small. It gets decreased. But the nuclear force between this nucleon and this is very large. Between this and this is very large. Between this and this is very large. But between this nucleon and this, it is very small. But if this is proton, this is proton, there is a huge electrostatic repulsion force. So this very saturated nature, in few coming unit, in coming lecture we will read what happens because of this very saturated. This results in instability of nucleus, this saturated nature. So by saturation you have to understand that force exists only on the closest neighbors, and this force is generally attractive in nature. This force is generally attractive in nature, but at a distance of attractive 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 in nature, but at a distance of 0.4 Fermi. This becomes highly repulsive, and that has to be there, because if it doesn't become repulsive, always attractive, then the nucleons will merge, and that will be the collapse of that very finally nucleus. That is a collapse of atom, and that's the collapse of universe. So it is attractive nature, but at a distance of 0.4 me, it becomes highly repulsive. Highly repulsive, and this very distance is called as hardcore. Hard. So this was related to the nuclear force and its properties. Tomorrow will be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.